It's Thursday the 26th of November 2020. My last customer of today wasn't in when I got there, so I had a little earlier finish than expected. Weather's not too bad, so I'm just popping over the moors to have a look at something I've noticed quite a bit, but not sure what it is. So that's a plan. And the time is 1:30 in the afternoon. Been a canny morning at work. Weather-wise was okay. A bit cool to start, but after that wasn't bad. So I'm coming up to them traffic lights again, which you've already seen in a couple of videos previous when I've been heading towards the 68, heading west, but obviously I'm heading east this time because that's the way to the entrance to the moors. It looks like the traffic lights is almost finished because this guy's moving cones around, taking signs away. But when you stop, when there's a red light showing, you have to stop. I got caught for that once before. One of these little very short travel light systems, you know, when they're just about 50 feet apart. Was very late at night. There's his van. Look. It was very late at night, and I thought, well, it's now coming. I could see up the road for half a mile, and I thought I'll just pop straight through. And there was a copper sitting in a side street, just waiting for somebody to do what I did. So I had to suffer the consequences and take my punishment for that. That's a few years ago now, but I learnt my lesson. If I see a red light, I stop. You've got no choice really, even if you can see the other end, because I tried all sorts to get away, and the copper says, look, red means stop, doesn't mean you can go. But anyway, I tried to talk my way out of it, but he ended up telling us I had an attitude problem, so I thought best keep your gob shut, which I did. And that was it. He sent us on my way I had to go into a course, one of these driving course things. But as I say, a long time ago. Just coming into Castleside where I turn off for the moors. Just entered the moors and something going on here. Oh dear. Some kid's come off his motorbike. Bike looks in a bit of a state. Well, it's not bike weather for me, like. 4 wheels, better than 2. I did actually think about buying a motorbike this year, funny enough. It did cross my mind, but then I thought, nah. Here's the one, that's the type of person like who knocks a sheep down. Can it wait? I must get past this van because I'm Jack the Lad in a hurry. The speed of that man. If there's sheep over the brow of the hill, they've had it. Or he'll end up like the motorbike in the ditch. I'd sooner see him in the ditch than kill a sheep, of course. Aye, aye, aye. the bits of chickens and that walking about. They're generally on the roadside. Somebody like that would just wipe the chickens out, no bother. He's now up to another car. We'll see how long he waits before he gets past that. Just entered Weardale out of Durham, and the place I come to see is not much further, so not be a very long video of the day, but it's a video or a vlog as they call it. Just hoping to find a parking place close to where we want to be. You can actually drive to it if the gate's open, but it's a bumpy old road, so parking space there, which I might have to park in, I don't know. Hope there's another one along here somewhere. Well, I'm here, completely in the middle of nowhere. Fans parked there. They're funny, them grouse. Anyway, come across this and there's letters on the road what says feed and an arrow pointing in that direction. Ah, them grouse make you laugh. Car coming behind us or something come behind us anyway, so I'm actually going up there. That's where I'm heading. But the gateway is along here. This is the entrance. As I say, you can drive up, but it looks a bit rough in places, and I've seen this for many times but never knew where it was, and I'm looking for something in this direction, and I'm thinking this may be it, so we'll see. I'll there's a grouse flying all over. I'll film when I get to the top. Even without places like this, look, somebody's got to come and dump something. Tyres. I'm not at the top yet, but I'm nearly there. The road went straight along. And this looked a bit of a rougher track, but I thought, oh, I'll try this first. Cold up here, like, of course it's over 1,000 foot. Well over maybe 1,100 feet or something. So it looks like I need to take the road. So back down we go. That's where I'm parked, down there. That's 4x zoom, like, it's not very good, but it's handy for something close up. Using my wireless mic now because it's very it's cold up here. What I should have done was I should have just, because I want to come and see this tower. What I should have done was just brought my drone and just sat in the van and sent the drone over. But I like to walk, as you know, so it is called walking with the inn at the end of the day, not flying with the inn. But yeah, higher you go, the colder it gets. Well, it looks like there was some type of little building here. I think this was maybe an early transmitter, and cables possibly came up there, and look at the size of these. These look like possibly earth, well no, not earth rods. They were for strapping something down. Look at the size of bolts there. And another little building there at some point. I'm here, and that's it. That's where I come to view. It's obviously got power, but what is it? Is it a telephone mast? Is it? There's two microwave, probably one receive, one transmit on there, the square and the round. Basically what happens there, it's this one on the left is pointing way over there into the sunshine somewhere, where there's another one of these receiving the signal, and the same on the one on the right. That sends it way over here. So way over there on the hill somewhere is a mast. So it's got a power supply, because I can hear it humming, and it just says caution, radio transmitters operating, and in there it's just a site number and warning, radio frequency hazard. I would imagine that they're quite high powered, these. It just says airwave, it doesn't say anything else. It doesn't tell you what it's all about. So obviously there was some kind of big building here as well. So yeah, there's all the cable work. There's all the cable work the size of Earth's cables. So that's the cable work going in from that. It's quite an old height, like. But there has been, as I say, there's been some kind of big building here at some point. I'm just seeing if I can see with the naked eye where the next one of them is. I mean, it could be 10-20 miles away, so I've got no idea, and no idea what radio communications is coming from this mast. But right over there's a lot of sunshine, and that's towards the west. I'll see if we get better weather once they like. But anyway, right, let's have a quick walk around some mast, like, and it's high up. That's why it's here, obviously. But look at this, man. Look at this. Somebody comes here and they're being arriving at these boards. You can actually get in there. And somebody's broke off an earth strap. That's dangerous, that, like. But look at this, man. Calling cans, Fosters. People obviously come up here and probably park and well, you can guess where else they must be in the dark hours. But to make things destructible and, you know, just chuck your cans and, I mean, the sheep over here, you know what I mean, chucking all your rubbish all over the place. Right, so anyway, I've seen what I want to see. I guess a bit internet research. That's power lines coming in, so underground by the looks of it. So anyway, I'm heading back, seeing what I want to see. It's funny, just as I was walking away from the tower, I heard something behind us, and I just turned around like that, and there was a woman kind of just walking across the moors. Very strange, like, you know, being out here in the middle of nowhere on our own. Maybe I was seeing things. Maybe a ghost or whatever. But I stopped, looked up, she looked down, she took a photograph of us. Oh, something. But I was about a couple of 100 feet away at that time. Because obviously this is like a gritty type of road, and I just heard her step onto the road, but then she just kind of vanished over the hill. Makes you wonder where people go, if it was real. Anyway, I can see, you can't see on the camera, like, but way over there there's somebody sitting on a quad bike. Probably just one of the gamekeepers or something, but he's probably looking at me with his binoculars and thinking, what's he doing up there, like. But as you can see, the gate's open, so you're not locked in. Well, I mean, there's no fence anyway, so yeah. I wish I'd had me zoom camera once again. I would have took it out my bag now and zoomed across to the quad bike and see what he's looking at. Oh, text message from somebody. I've got a feeling that'll be something to do with Dear Ian. I just read it on my watch. Dear Ian, we are inviting all patients over my age, and I haven't read the rest yet, so this could be for a COVID injection. Well, as I said the other day, you know what they can do with their COVID injections. They ain't giving me any COVID injection, that's for sure. Somebody toddling along there in the car. Yeah, well, I'll read it all when I get back in the van. See what that was about. And there's another one, man, look at. Look. Glass bottle. I cannot leave that lying there, like. That's dangerous for the sheep, that, like. That's disgusting. Cider bottle. Yeah, I haven't been in the van, that's where that's gone. Dirty, horrible people. Horrible. Rather than chuck it in my bin, I'm going to chuck it in the farmer's bin, which is here. Horrible, that, like, glass bottles. They must, I think, they drive past and chuck them out the window. I mean, that's proper drink and driving job, you know what I mean? So There's a farmer's rubbish. It's cold up here though, I tell you. Probably, as I say, about 1100 foot above sea level. Right, get back in the van, get warmed up. Well, the message was about the flu job, telling us to make an appointment for the flu job, just like the COVID job. When it comes out, they know what they can do with the flu job as well, because I didn't get jobs unless I have to. And that's it, so that'll just be ignored. Looks lovely over here, mate, the moors. Hope you can get some kind of view here as I'm driving along. It's a gorgeous area, like. Right, you know, once again, I've said it many times, on the doorstep, so lucky to live here. Nice open fresh air. Just if the weather stayed like this, I mean it's freezing, but it's dry and it's windy as well, but it's a lovely place just to come park up, bring a flask of tea and just, you know, get some time spent just relaxing, clear your mind and all that sort of thing. Watch the sheep and what have you. When I come along, there's a couple sitting in this car I'm approaching now, and that's what they were doing, just I think they were just sitting, I don't know, reading a book or something. Yeah, maybe texting each other while they're sitting next to each other. Right, so I'll be leaving Weardale in a second, going back into County Durham. It's mad the way the boundaries work, because there's a sign here along here what says welcome to Weardale. Going this way it's going to say no, it's saying the same thing. Oh no, this will be thank you. Thank you for visiting Weardale. So I'm now back in Durham, but it's mad the way the boundaries work. When I passed that sign before saying welcome to Weardale, along the road there, when I put that bottle in the farmer's bin, that said Durham County Council on the bin. So yeah, it's certainly mad. There's a nice little reservoir just over there, and another one just over there in front of it. Quite a bit of traffic now running on the roads. There's another reservoir just over to my right, but you can't see it from here. Oh, you can, there it is down there. So we're full of reservoirs in this area. Dead sheep all over the shop. Here's a speedy, look, there's a speedy. The speed of that one. Look at that. And another one. This one here is dead because of people like that. That's why. They didn't just die. I know something you might not know, but if a sheep ends up rolling on its back, there's another dead one there. If a sheep ends up rolling on its back, it cannot get back over. There's another dead one here. And this is all to do with these lot flying. I'm doing 40 miles an hour, but look how far up the road I can see, so anybody, any sheep, anything in front, I automatically slow down. Got a motorbike now itching behind us to get past. There he is there in the mirror. I thought you might have been passed by now, like, for being on a motorbike, but maybe he's a bit cautious, and here he comes now. So there he goes. He's not doing as fast as what them other two was doing in the van and the Mercedes. They're way down the road. You probably just see the red lights on the white van. So yeah, it kind of sickens you when you see people like that. You know, this road, this land belongs to the sheep. We are invading their privacy, you know what I mean? Not like, get out the way, I'm in a hurry. Anyway, enough said. There's a closer view of this reservoir before I leave the area. So enough said. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to somebody who said they didn't like my video the other day. Give us a thumbs down for whatever reason, I suppose you're entitled. And that was funny, that was just after I had commented saying nobody leaves, or not many leaves likes or dislikes, then somebody put a dislike. Maybe somebody I know, somebody that doesn't like this or something, I don't know. But anyway, as I say, you're entitled. If you didn't like it, or if you didn't like the videos I make, didn't watch them. Simple as, like. That's the way I see it. I mean, personally, I wouldn't say it I would never click I don't like. If I didn't like, I just wouldn't watch. I watch lots of videos by other people who make vlogs, and I just click like all the time because they went to so much effort to do it. But anyway, that's life. Right, so I'm off back home. I'll be home in about 10 minutes, something like that. So I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and catch you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and that's about it for now. Bye for now. I just had to add this bit. These two ladies here were standing in the middle of the road when I come, so give them some respect, slow it down, and I will get it. We're nearly back up to this motorbike, so I'll see if I can get a quick shot of what's going on. I presume that, oh no, I was going to say, I presume the bike's on the truck, but it's not. It's just the bike's lying in the ditch there, in a bit of a mess. So I hope the kid on the bike was alright and he wasn't one of these speedies, you know, 70, 80 miles an hour on these roads. But anyway, once again, see you in the next one. Bye for now. Take care.